Hello guys, this is Ranger Gamer 06. How's everyone doing today? Uh, yes, it is a late video. I was at work, came home, went to the movies finally. Yes, I finally saw Halloween Kills. But before I begin, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, give the video a thumbs up, and hit that notification button for more videos. Now, I just got back, a few minutes ago, maybe 30, 40 minutes ago. I kind of collect my thoughts on this, and wow, what a great movie! What a wild ride! If you're a fan of the movie, if you've seen the first, especially the original 1978, and you saw the previous one, 2018, you will love this movie. Uh, of course, story takes place right after where 2018 left off. Uh, and like in the previous movie, of course, once again, you got Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode. Uh, you got James Jude Courtney and Nick Castle as Michael Myers / The Shape. He's back. Judy Greer once again as Karen. That's Laurie Strode's daughter, and of course, you got Andy. Forgive me if I can't pronounce her last name. Matichak as Allison. Will Patton as Deputy Frank Hawkins. Uh, you got Thomas Mann as the young version of Frank Hawkins. Anthony Michael Hall as Tommy Doyle. Uh, Anthony Michael Hall, he played as a kid in National Lampoon's Vacation with Chevy Chase. Yeah, Dylan Arnold as Cameron. I mean, just yeah. What it was? Yeah, Kyle Richards as Lancy Wallace, and the little girl from the first movie. She's back. The nurse, she's back. I think it's Nancy Stevens. Yeah. Now, she also played in Halloween 2 and Halloween H2O, which of course is no longer canon, thanks to the Halloween 2018. And it is directed by David Gordon Green, written by Scott Teems, Danny McBride, and of course David Gordon Green. Characters, of course, based by John Carpenter and Deborah Hill. What a great movie. So it picks up right after the 2018. Okay, so this movie still takes place in 2018. Uh, I mean, you guys probably seen the trailer. Fire coming the other way. Laurie Strode is shouting, "No, no, let it burn," and all that. So not surprising. The firefighters come in. You know, they think somebody's trapped, but it's Michael Myers. He escaped. He's killed all these firemen. And the killing in this movie is it's gruesome. I have to say it's a little bit more gruesome than the previous movie. Uh, it's like it's very tense. When Michael shows up on the big screen, he's got someone in his hand. It's gonna be painful the way he kills his victims. What my favorite part, and I won't get much into it. It's a slight spoiler. Uh, in the previous movie, okay, 2018, I loved it. Don't get me wrong, but one thing I was disappointed in that movie was because you gotta keep in mind, this takes place 40 years later, okay, from 1978 to 2018, 40 years later. Uh, Michael Myers is in the sanitarium. Well, I was thinking, he was shot, what, 5 or 6 times by Dr. Loomis at the end of the original, right? And then Loomis looks down and the body of Michael Myers is gone. So he's still alive. But then you fast forward to 2018, and it's like he's already in sanitarium, and I'm like, wait a minute, how did he get how did he get caught? And I was disappointed that he never explained that. Well, in this one, we get a flashback, and it's brilliant. It's probably one of my favorite parts. You know, the way I don't know. I'm not familiar with the guy who played as the young version of Michael Myers. Uh, it's Aaron Armstrong. It may be pronounced Aaron. I don't know, but it's Airon. He played as a younger version, and it looks just like how he looked in 1978. And that was really cool, and we actually get to see how he got caught. Uh, so they find him in his home. You know, uh, he there's some fighting with two cops, deputies. I won't get into it. I don't want to spoil it too much. But then he calmly walks down the stairs because if you remember, his childhood home is 2 stories, right? So he calmly walks down the stairs, and the police surrounds him. They hit him with a club, knocking him out. But I don't want to say more. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But I was happy to see that part. So I'm like, okay, now we know how you got caught. So yeah, probably my favorite scene in the whole movie. Now, of course, and it showed in the trailer, but there is a Halloween 3 Season of the Witch reference, but it was shown in the trailer. If you guys see the trailer, you know what I'm talking about. But that was a good scene too. So yeah, not getting too much, but like I said, you get the older version of Tommy Doyle, Lindsay, that nurse. They're all back. Great acting, uh, very good effects. You got Michael McDonald. He is a comedian who was in Matt TV for a while. He's in this movie. Uh, Funny part in that movie. He did a great job. It was a big part, but he was in it. Because he played as Little John, and then you got Scott MacArthur as Big John. They're just you know gay couple, and they're actually living in Michael's old home. So yeah, uh, and not surprising they get killed. Not gonna tell you how, but yeah. So it was neat seeing Michael McDonald in that movie. Uh, great, great cast. I mean, if you've seen 2018, then you are familiar with these characters as well. And of course, and we already kind of know this. They already revealed it. This is going to be a trilogy. So the next, and I'm going to assume the final movie, it's going to be called Halloween Ends, and it's going to be released October 14th, 2022. I cannot wait to see it. I cannot wait to see how it all goes down. It's a great movie. If you love the original, if you love the 2018 movie, you gotta watch this movie. What are you waiting on? Great movie. Very tense. I mean, Michael Myers is just, he's more brutal. If you think he was brutal in the previous film, yeah, he's more of a darker character in this one. And it's still not explaining why Michael Myers doesn't get killed easily. How's he still alive? So I'm hoping in the next film it's going to explain all of that. So fingers crossed on that. But anyway, guys, that is my video of my review. Uh, I was impressed. This is a movie I might watch again. Like seriously, it is that good. It's I know it may not be fair to compare it to James Bond, but it's so much better than that James Bond movie. It is. I know I did a review on it, but I think about it, it was okay. But this movie, Halloween Kills, you gotta see. I promise you, You won't be disappointed. It is a great movie. Go watch it. You know, I just that flashback, I love it. It revisiting the 1978 massacre. Especially if you watch the original film, you will really appreciate that flashback scene. Love the music. The people who made this movie, they nailed it again, guys. I mean, you know, uh, David Gordon Green, keep it up, man. You are doing a great job, great director. I would never thought a guy who does comedy movies will do a horror movie, let alone a Halloween movie. And he nailed it not once, but twice. So, third movie, I'm already hyped. Like, I wish this was already next year because I want to know what happens next. So, uh, one thing I left out, story story wise, like I said, takes place right after. And this movie, like I feel like it was a little too much, but at the same time, I understand it because this is Hadfield, right, where it takes place, and Michael Myers' killing spree has really changed people. Because in this movie, the mob is after him, the whole town is after him, led by Tommy Doyle, the little kid from the first movie. So yeah, so the whole community is after him. Like I said, it's a very tense movie. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. Uh, yeah, it's a great movie. Love the music. The theme song was really good. I liked a little bit of, they kind of changed the theme song, but trust me, it's good. You will love it. So that is all, guys, for my today's video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, this is a Rager Gamer 06. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumbs up. And yeah, tonight, evil dies. I'll see you guys later. Bye.